Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk on one of the most commonly observed human emotion, and that is depression. Depression is something that people often tend to hide it and suffer from it. But the irony is, depression is supposed to be spoken out loud and clear. I request you to watch this video till the end because it might help you or someone who you know who is suffering from depression. And also, in this video, whatever I'm going to share with you, it is purely based on my experience. Depression has been a part of my life, and that's the only reason that I thought of putting out my thoughts on it. So do please like my video and also comment if you think that the video is useful. Also do please share it with your loved ones. For those who are new to my channel, my name is Maitri Shah and I'm here to share with you everything that I learned from reading books, by listening to stories and from my own experiences. To know more about me and also to connect with me, please do follow me on the linked social media platforms, and also do please hit the bell icon and also subscribe to my channel. First of all, let's understand what exactly is this depression and how to identify the symptoms of it. See, I'm not a doctor and not even a psychiatrist, but this is purely on the basis of lot of research and also on my personal experience of being in depression and coming out of it with the help of my loved ones. So what exactly is this depression? Depression is just a mental illness, and it is like every other illness that happens in your body. So just the way you care for all the other diseases happening in your body and you do the necessary medication, similarly you also have to care about depression and you also have to get the medication done if needed. You have to be attentive of it and you have to be loud and clear about it. So now the next question is, how to identify the symptoms of depression? How to make sure that you know that you or your loved ones are suffering from it? So when in depression, you initially start feeling low about everything. And unlike other events where your such feeling or where your sadness actually goes away in a day or two, that's not the case with depression. When in depression, your sadness stays with you for quite a long time. With that, you also start losing interest in everything happening in your life, may it be your relations, your passion or your job. You also start feeling weak physically, your appetite decreases, your concentration becomes poor and you start feeling sleep issues. When in depression, people often start feeling guilty about everything that has happened in their life. What happens is you start thinking about all the negative experiences and negative things that have happened because of your wrong choices till date. And this is all because when in depression, the only thoughts that come to your mind are negative thoughts. For some people, when in depression, they feel like crying throughout the time, while others, they keep on getting angry for every smallest thing that is happening in their life. And this is all because of emotions that are going on in your head. And all these emotions, when together, combine, and when they stay with you for a long time, you have to understand that those are the early signs of depression. There's a myth about depression. People often think that depression only happens when something bad has happened to our life. Well, that's not the case. When everything in life is going super normal, when your routine is perfectly fine, when you have a balanced life, still you can be a victim of depression. And there's nothing wrong in it because it is also an expression or it is also an emotion. Now, having talked about the symptoms of depression, let's move on to the things that you should be doing and things that you shouldn't be doing in order to come out of depression. First and foremost, let's not consider depression as a shame. We have often heard people saying that someone was in depression and then they took a wrong step, but they did not ever discuss it with their family or with the society around them because they were too ashamed to bring it up that they are suffering from depression. You have to understand that depression is an illness and it has to be spoken out. As I said, it has to be spoken out loud and clear. That's the only way to heal from depression. And so, having said that, don't ever consider depression as a shame. Instead, just consider it as an illness which needs observation and which needs medication. The first thing in depression is to let yourself open up in front of your family members or any of your friends or your loved ones. The thing is that when in depression, you will not be able to make the right choices for you. Your mind won't be able to differentiate between what's right and what's wrong for you. So you have to let yourself open up in front of the people whom you can trust. And if you're too scared to talk about it with your family members, thinking that you don't want to make them worry about you, or thinking that they might feel pity on you and you just don't want to go into that zone, then it's always better to get counseled by a doctor. And there's no shame in visiting a psychiatrist or a doctor for depression. In fact, it might even help you more, because you might be able to open up more clearly in front of a stranger rather than a family member. So when in depression, make sure that you or anyone who is suffering visits a doctor or talks about it with their family members, because that's the easiest way to at least let the emotions flow out of yourself. And also, if you find it too hard to speak about it, just write it down, and you can always ask them to read it later when you're not there. But you have to make sure that you let all your emotions and let all your thoughts open up in front of a person whom you can trust. And then you also have to believe that they are going to help you in a good way. You have to let them make the decisions for you. Some important do's of depression are: you have to eat healthy food, you have to exercise, you have to meditate, or you have to play a physical game. Now, I know it might sound very weird to exercise or to meditate when your mind is actually not in the right stage, but trust me, if you have someone who can actually remind you to do all these things, or can even do it along with you, then this will really help you a lot. Because when in depression, you have to give your mind, your body and yourself a lot of good healthy food and also positive thoughts. Now, the other important do of depression is, in depression you might only be suffering with negative thoughts, and in order to declutter all those thoughts, you have to make sure that you watch some good podcast, or you listen to podcasts, or you also watch some comedy stuff on the TV. It is very important, because you have to let your mind rest for a while from all those negative emotions. Even if you don't feel like watching or listening, just on it and just sit there. With passing time, you will be able to actually concentrate your mind towards it. One of the most important thing that happens in depression is that you start doubting yourself. Your confidence about yourself starts shattering a lot. Now, in order to gain that confidence back, there is one exercise that you must do, though it might sound weird and you might not want to do it, but trust me, if you start doing it, you are going to see the positive impact of it. What you have to do is, you have to stand in front of the mirror for at least 5 minutes and 2 to 3 times in a day, and you have to say this to yourself. Like, look into the mirror, straight into the mirror, and say that I am a confident person and I am going to come out of it. Even though if you feel stupid while doing it, just do it. Don't think about anything else and just keep on practicing it. If you do it on a regular basis, like 5 minutes and for 2 to 3 times in a day, trust me, slowly and steadily, your confidence will come back and you will feel empowered from within. See, depression is basically about all the emotions that are stored within you. These emotions might have happened because of the past experiences, or because of something that you have imagined to happen in future, but which might not even happen in future. So as I said earlier, when in depression, please open up yourself in front of your family members. If you feel like crying, then just cry in front of them. If you feel like getting angry, then just do it. But don't suppress yourself from sharing your emotions in front of them. If you share and if you open yourself up, then I'm sure they'll be able to help you out to come out of these emotions. When in depression, the ant within you, and by ant I mean is automatic negative thought within you, will play a major role in suppressing you down more and more. All you have to do is to not let those ants overpower you. If you can't do it by yourself, then let your family members or let your doctor do it for you. But don't just become a victim of those ants. At the end, I would just like to conclude that depression doesn't choose you. It's you who chooses to be in depression for quite a long time. And this is perfectly fine. It is normal. It happens. And this too shall pass, but only if you want to pass from it. Your family members or your doctor will be able to help you only if you let them help yourself. And just like every other illness, always remember that depression too has a cure only if you want to get cured from it. I really hope that this video helps you or whoever suffering from depression in coming out from depression. Please do like, comment and share my video with your loved ones. And also please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you for watching this video.